See, I'm an easygoing guy. I'm not complicated. Know me, I don't want my music to be complicated at all, because who wants to listen to something that they can't understand or not getting? And I really believe that the energy of the crowd creates the performer.
Every morning when I get up, jet fuel in my coffee cup, Lord knows I ain't giving up, I'm gonna take on the world today.
I think right there I'm living my dream. Just to be able to be here in Nashville, you know, whether I was a local janitor or whether I'm a street cleaner, you name, and just happy to be down here where my idols, where people that I grew up listening to and loving, and the music that I loved that was created here. You know, Studio B's just down over there. Elvis touched those doors, Roy Orbison walked in. That was the time when music was just flawless and perfect, and Nashville still has that feel. It's just something about the town, and gotta love it. If I was to really let my head get to me, you go into any bar on Broadway and the cover bands that they have, you're just like, well, Sangha, this is the cover band. I'm gonna catch my flight back and you know, wait 35 years so I can master the guitar and master everything with my toes. And you know, the players, the level is so much more. But I think of it as kind of like a challenge. To be able to say, okay, time to kick her up a notch, like Emerald, bam, you know, throw a little bit of spice on.
This ain't no rodeo, no dog and pony show, ain't no roller coaster ride, ain't no highway.
But I was always been a big performer. Like I was a huge fan of Elvis growing up. When he was on stage, that was the only person that you were looking at, Elvis. You know, in my mind, I wanted people to maybe feel the same way I feel when I watch Elvis sing. If I'm performing as much as I am and I'm getting worse, something's wrong. So, you know, practice makes perfect. There's no place like your own backyard, and to be able to, you know, I'm Albertan, born and raised in Alberta, very proud of that. Alberta beef, all right. My grandpa has a farm out in Handhills in Alberta and stuff, and runs cattle. My grandpa worked in the coal mine, the Drumheller Atlas coal mine. My dad worked there. It's a museum now, and just to be able to, I'm very proud to be a coal miner's son. To know that my family's been in Alberta for like 4 generations. The Bixby family band has been playing. I have 4 older sisters, and they're a great example for me to be a good big brother to my little sister. And it's always nice to know that I'll always have people to be able to come to my show, because nobody shows up, my sisters will be there, so that's always good.
She ain't that worried when there ain't a lot of money. She knows we'll get by on just $1 or a dime. She's an old-fashioned girl.
I want to have, I would love to have kids, especially because I'm the, you know, my sisters, when they got in other relationships and stuff, the last names change, right? And I'm the only guy that can pass down my last name in the Bixby history. And for me, to know that, it's kind of like, I want to have a boy, of course. Every guy wants to have a boy. But, you know, personally, I don't think I could handle having a girl. I think I'd probably be, I don't know, private school, locked away till 32. I know what guys my age think, and I don't think I would ever be very nice to a young man coming over to my house. There's nothing really that's been too challenging. Double-edged sword, Canadian Idol. That's it. You know, a lot of people don't know. A lot of radio people, they think I just tried Canadian Idol. You know, I was a bathroom singer. And
I miss you upon the stars. I wish you were here.
they don't know that I played in Smokey. That was back when smoking was in Alberta bars. Like going through all that and playing the bars and stuff. And then I tried out for Idol. I was a musician. I played with my mom and dad, and it's really frustrating because I've had a lot of stations be like, well, this band's been toughing it out for years. Why would I play you over them? And they just don't know the story yet. And being on Idol kind of maybe ifted it up a bit, but not too bad. Nothing I can't handle.
When I turned 17, we had passion, we had dreams. Thought the love we're fighting for, something holy, something more.
Songwriting and performing are two different things, because of course if you come down to Nashville, you got people who just songwrite, then you got people who are singer-songwriters, and then you got people who are performers. Now, I like to think I'm somewhere in the middle there, a singer-songwriter.
So bright it burned, and all at once I knew she'd understand. The boy inside the man.
Songwriting, for me, personally, I was a frustrated 15-year-old kid thinking that every line had to rhyme, everything had to work, so my songs just came out horrible, and I was frustrated. I'm thinking, well, obviously you got to be born a writer. It can't happen. It's just not something I'm good at.
The boy will be lost in pride. Someday I'll be 31.
It was an interesting transition from that age to now I'm 19, and really the catalyst of it was having an opportunity to just sit down with other people and write. And that was my problem, as I was sitting and doing it by myself. And it's always good to have other people in the room with you and you know, give their opinion, and something that may not register with me will register with them, and vice versa. And being able to do that for Easy to Love, and writing songs that, stuff that I've experienced, stuff that other people I know have experienced, you know, pulling from life situations. And I'm just so much more excited for this album, period. So much more excited to go on the road. So much more excited to play it in front of a live audience, because, you know, it's something that I had a hand in, and to see their reaction is going to be, you know, a little more important, and definitely more special than it would be if I was singing just a song that was given to me.
Running for the boy inside the man. I was hit hard by the light so bright it burned. All at once I knew she'd understand.
My favorite line is turn lemons into lemonade, because that's my philosophy in life, really. You know, you could have the worst week of your life, and at the end of it, you could say, well, oh well, I'm going to take this positive experience out of it, learn from it, and go. Or you can let it affect you. And I don't know if I get a second life. I don't know how long I'm going to live, and I'm not going to waste my time being affected by the little things. Don't sweat the small stuff. When it comes to big stuff, let other people sweat about it. That's my motto.